Hello everyone, we are at 2024 NAMM. I am Chai, and right now we are with
Donnie Pitts from Hear Technologies.
So Donnie, we want to talk a little bit about what we have here. Can you tell us a bit about your product?
Yeah, totally. So what we do is personal monitor mixing. So we have a multi-channel audio mixer, and these are meant for each musician, right? So you give each musician this, they all get the same stems, and then they can each mix their headphone the way they need it. So, you know, instead of doing hand signals to front of house or something like that, you can just give them control themselves, or even remote control it for them, so that, you know, if the artist gets bogged down, you can still help out.
So essentially this is a live mixing equipment. So as you're playing, you can mix your instrument. So how about people who would love to use this in post? Like, is it a matter of like loading, like how would this work in terms of your DAW and things like that?
Yeah, no problem. So actually on the front of the input unit, and here I'll show you that over here, this is how it's typically used actually. So both in post and live, there is actually an A/B switch right here. And that way you can have two sets of inputs on the back. And so what a lot of times what people do will have their console for live tracking hooked up to, you know, input A, and then you know, their Pro Tools rig hooked up to input B. And that way when they go and do overdubs, they can just flip it to B, and then from their Pro Tools session, they can assign direct outs from their sound card or from their other console into, you know, inputs 1 through 16 of this system. And then you know, the artists, when they're doing overdubs, it's the exact same way as when they're doing it live. So they get control of each of those channels.
Nice. Wow, so very convenient, as you guys can see. I want to ask a bit how you started.
Yeah. So our company got started really just with some passionate musicians. They're, you know, brilliant engineers. They were actually doing AV installs for different companies, and I guess they had some downtime and some ideas of what they would like to see that did not exist at the time. And you know, now a lot of companies are doing this idea of personal monitor mixers, but back then, and this was we released in 2003, the very first product, there was nothing out there like this, so it was a novel idea at the time. And then since then, you know, we've taken it, run with the idea, brought it into the digital world, high channel count, really low latency, and packing in a lot of features that people have asked for, because, you know, to begin with, it was just simply turn up and down different channels, but now it's they're full-blown mini mixers with all the features you would find in a console, and you're giving it to the musicians. But, you know, on the face of it, obviously we kept it simple, and it is just volume control, you know, to begin with, but you can get very, very deep with it.
Yeah. Wow. That's really awesome. I'm hearing that it's user-friendly. It used to be more rudimentary, but now it's evolved into something a bit more useful to its users. And the best way to start a company is finding a need and filling it, and that's what you did. So congratulations to you. Thank you so much, Donnie, for talking to us.
Thank you guys, KUCR.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, hold on. Before we go, how has your NAMM experience been?
NAMM's always awesome. I mean, it's crazy. This is actually probably the downtime right here, but NAMM's a great show. I'm glad that, you know, we get to come and we're in such a central location. We're right in the middle of all cool things happening, and it's just awesome to see all the different companies pushing the boundaries on technology. I mean, you have some really unique designs coming out, and we're just trying to be, you know, to stay up there, stay at the threshold of new technology.
Right. Well, thank you for talking to us. I hope you have a great rest of your NAMM. Signing off, 2024 NAMM, KUCR. Peace.